Hare Hello. Hello.
जगन्नाथ देव परमाय दर्शन की जय। सत्य भगवान की जय।
Please pay the businesses. Kundaye, Tulasi Devyai, Priyaye, Keshavasya, कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी तुलसी महारानी की। नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो कृष्ण सेवा पावो ये अभिलाषी शरण लोय कारवांचा पूर्ण होय कृपा कोरी करो तारे वृंदावनवासी अभिलाष विलास तेरी बात तेरी वो ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च कानि प्राणाः केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृन्दायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृन्दायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। विष्णुभक्ति प्रदायिनी तुलसी महारानी की
Mold is flowers.
Hare Krishna. 6919. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Bolo Shri Ram Navami Mahamahotsav ki jai. Ram Lakshmana Janaki, Bolo Hanuman ki 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಪುಷ್ಪಾಭಿಷೇಕ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. Devotees, please request everybody who has not done Pushpabhisheka to please participate in the Pushpabhisheka. Get the mercy of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna.
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी जय राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की
वाइट क्यों लग रहा
राधा जी ने
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Rama, Krishna
वो लोग तो दिखते ही कहीं नहीं।
Jaya Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe. Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Subhadra Devi Jaya Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Anandane Narasimha Jaya Pranama Jaya Sai Chaitanya Jaya Panchatattva Sai Chaitanya Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya श्री रामनवमी महामहोत्सव की इस होने जयपंडित स्वामी महाराज व्यास पूजा की Hare Krishna, thank you very much for enthusiastically participating in the Kirtan. Today is the great auspicious festival of Sri Ramanavami. Hello, Sri Raja Ramachandra Maharaj ki. Now we have the fortune of listening to Sri Ramkatha. I ask you to introduce our. Please turn off your mobile phones. If you have a friend who is online, ask them to log in. Right? Please pay attention. It's going to be a very heavy class, right?
So I think Asli Prabhu doesn't need introduction because many classes are here. So Prabhuji actually is one of the instrumental in starting the congregation. Around 10 years back, we all started attending the programs, and now it has belonged to every congregation. So I think that itself is a introduction actually. So without wasting time, I'm good.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We'll begin with 2-3 minutes Kirtan. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम 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 जय 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 सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव पतित पावन सीताराम। दशरथ नंदन राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। दशरथ नंदन राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। कौशल्या नंदन राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। कौशल्या जानकी जीवन राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। जानकी जीवन राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। राजा राम राजा राम राजा राम जय राजा राम। राजा राम राजा राम जय राजा राम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव पतित पावन सीताराम। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे। जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे। जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा सुभद्रा जय सुदर्शन। जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा सुभद्रा जय गौरंगिकाय 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 जय गौरंगिकाय। जय गौरंगिकाय 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 जय गौरंगिकाय। जय जय निताय गौर हरि जय श्री राधा माधव की, श्री गौर निताई की जय, प्रभुपाद की श्री जय पताका स्वामी महाराज की जय। Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Very happy to be here amidst all of you. The class is supposed to be in English, right? So it's my great fortune and privilege that I'm here today amidst all of you. Thank you very much. And today we have assembled for doubly auspicious occasion. On one hand, we have Ram Navami Mahamahotsav, Shri Ram Navami Mahamahotsav ki. And we are also celebrating the Vyas Puja of His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj ki. Okay, so we'll begin with prayers. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaः. Shri Chaitanya Manodeshtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Namah Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Namami Haripriye Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavari Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So thank you very much to all the devotees, especially His Grace Kripa my God Prabhu and other seniors for giving me this opportunity to speak for my own purification. So let us begin. So today what we'll do is we'll discuss for some time, we'll discuss some of the glories of Lord Ram, some of his qualities, especially those which are very relevant to our personal lives. So Chanakya Pandit, says, he speaks one shloka wherein he says, Pratah Dyuta Prasangena Madhyane Stri Prasangatah Ratrau Chora Prasangena Kalo Gacchati Dhimatam. Chanakya Pandit is telling, Pratah Dyuta Prasangena. Dyut means gambling. Pratah means morning. So Pratah Dyut Prasangena means morning time, So the last line is Kalo Gacchati Dhimatam. Kalo Gacchati Dhimatam means this is how intelligent people pass their time. Kalo Gacchati Dhimatam. Dhimatam means intelligent people. Kalo Gacchati, passing time. So how intelligent people pass their time, Chanakya Pandit is telling. First, Pratah Dyut Prasangena. Morning, they hear about gambling. Madhyane Stri Prasangatah. Afternoon, they are hearing about women. And Ratrau Chor Prasangena. Night, they are hearing about thief. Intelligent people pass their time like that. Whole day they are passing time like that. So it is a little bewildering. Intelligent people, they don't have any other work or what. So what is Chanakya Pandit referring to? He is telling Pratah Dyuta Prasangena means morning gambling. What is the greatest gambling in the history of this world? Mahabharata. Very nice. And what is the most important essence of Mahabharata?
No.
Right? So morning, intelligent people, they spend discussing Bhagavad Gita so that the goal is set. Bhagavad Gita was what? The goal of life. So every morning when we start our day, our goal should be set right so that we know in which direction we are supposed to head. Unless the goal is clear, what are we doing whole day? Right? We just don't want to somehow, keep doing something. No, every intelligent men, they do something which takes them closer to the goal. Therefore, every morning it is important to revise. Madhyana Stri Prasangata. What is the, if you see Ramayana, so this is referring to Ramayana, because in Ramayana, women are the central. Wherever climax has happened, it has happened because of women. Huh? So everything was going fine, Then this mantra polluted the mind of Kekai. Two women. The whole story took a turn. Okay, Vanvas happened, but still Vanvas, they were all fine. Chitrakoot, they were staying nicely. Again, Ravana kidnapped a woman. Right? So that is Ramayana. So daytime, wise people, they discuss Ramayana to understand what are the ups and downs of life, what are relationships, what is service, what is sacrifice, how to keep, how to be in family together, how to go through the ups and downs and challenges of life. So that is daytime. Ratro chor prasangena. At night, what do intelligent people do? Everything. Just think about the greatest thief, Krishna. Greatest thief. What does he steal? Makhan chor. And as Prabhuji rightly said, he is our heart. The heart, so Makhan, butter, is soft and white. Your heart, it should be soft and white. If your heart is soft and white like butter, then Krishna will steal it. Do you want Krishna to steal your heart? Do we all want Krishna to steal our heart? Our heart has to become soft and white like butter because Krishna likes butter. The softness means compassion. Compassion. We have to be compassionate. And what does white represent? Purity. Our heart should not be dirty with lust, greed, envy, anger, pride, illusion, food is there inside us. By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. By continuous process of chanting more and more with faith, attention, and humility, our heart will be cleansed. It will become more and more white. And by compassion, so it will become like butter. And Krishna will steal. So coming to Ramayana. So now we want to bring our focus to Ramayana. Coming to Ramayana, different people have different effect of hearing Ramayana. When they hear Ramayana, they say, yeah, what nonsense. Nothing like that has happened. They don't believe in Ramayana. What do atheists do? They don't believe in Ramayana. Those who are pious people. Pious people means, okay, nice Hindu, pious, like that. They read Ramayana or when they hear Ramayana, they relate to their own family life. My wife should be like, and wife is thinking my husband should be like, it is eternally going on but not happening. The question is who will begin? But anyway, the mother is thinking, my son should be like Lord Ram. And children are thinking, okay, my father should be like Dasharath, whatever. Everybody, my brother, we all know, right? So pious people, it's not wrong, But what I'm saying is that the pious people effect is limited till here. But devotees, when we hear Ramayana, when devotees hear or read Ramayana, their attraction for Lord Ram increases. Because ultimately Ramayana, just like all Shastras, is also a love letter of Krishna to us. Actually, Lord Ram to kill Ravana, one of the main reasons why Lord Ram came was to kill Ravana, right? Demigod said, please do something. Hamara ghar se begar ho rahe, roti kapda makan sabka problem ho raha hai, what to do, right? So, one of the main reasons why Lord Ram decided was to kill Ravana. But do we think that's the reason because of which Lord will have to come here? I mean, Lord Ram is Antaryami, sitting in all of us heart, all of our hearts. If he wants, he can just switch off the heart of Ravana from wherever he is. Wherever Lord Ram is, he can just desire and switch off the heart of Ravana and Ravana will be finished. Correct? Still, Lord Ram and his eternal consort Mother Sita, they come here as humans and they go through so much ups and downs of life. They go through so much pains. It's not that, Lord does not have emotions. Just because Lord is Lord does not mean he has no emotions. In fact, we have emotions because Lord has emotions. Lord also feels happy. Lord also feels sad. Just like Varahadev, how Hiranyaksha, he gave some gali to Varahadev. Like, yeah, sewer type, like that he said, pig. And Lord felt very bad. How is speaking bad words to me? Just because God is supremely powerful does not mean he does not feel bad or he does not feel happy. That's the essence of our Sanatana Dharma principle, of the personalist philosophy which we have. He's a person. We want to make him happy. So, where was I? So, devotees, when they hear, so Lord and his eternal consort, Mother Sita, they took so much pain What for? Not to kill Raman. That he could have done just by switching off his heart, the main switch, finished. But they did so to create Ramayana so that we all can get attracted to their pastimes. We can get attracted. Our heart should get stolen by them. That's why they enacted. So just imagine the compassion of Lord. How compassionate is the Supreme Lord. And to establish that how this is the right effect which should happen when we hear Ramayana. What is the right effect I'm talking about? That our love for Lord Ram should increase. Our attraction for Lord Ram should increase. This is celebrated in this nice verse. Vede Ramayane Chaiva Purane Bharate Tatha Adi Antau Cha Madhye Cha Hari Sarvatra Giyate. Vede Ramayane Chaiva. In all the Vedas, in the Ramayana, Chaiva and Ramayana. Purane Bharate Tatha. In all the Puranas and in Mahabharata. What is happening? Adi Antecha Madhyecha. In the beginning, at the end, and in the middle, Hari Sarvatra Giyate. What is happening in these Shastras? The glorification of Lord Hari. So what is Ramayana? Glorification of the Supreme Lord Ram. That is Ramayana. So let's begin. Let's try to dive deep into Ramayana and we'll try to finish whatever we can. So in the beginning, Valmiki Muni is being glorified. It is said, Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakha Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Kujantam Rama Rameti. So Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Valmiki is being compared to Kokila. Kokila means cuckoo. Cuckoo bird. Like that. So what is this Valmiki bird doing? Kujantam Rama Rameti. This Valmiki bird is singing the glories of Lord Ram and the name of Lord Ram. Kujantam Ram Rameti, Madhuram Madhuraksharam. And how this whole Ramayana has been composed? In the choicest of words, in the choicest of poetry, it has been composed. Madhuram Madhuraksharam. Aruhya Kavita Shakha. And this, where is this bird? Valmiki bird is sitting in the Shakha, on the branch of the poetry, tree of poetry. Aruhya, sitting, Kavita Shakha, on the branch of this poetry. Valmiki bird is sitting as a koyal, as a kokil, and Kujantam Rama Rameti. The next sloka says, complete contrast. Valmiki Muni Singhasya, Kavita Vanacharinaha, Srinivana Ram Kathanadam, Kono Yantim Param Gatim. The next verse says, now, previous verse compared Valmiki to kokila, and sweet, and soft, and madhur. Here, Valmiki Muni Singhasya. What is Valmiki being compared to? Singha, Benagata National Park, like that. Kavita Vanacharinaha. And here he is Kavita Vana, in the forest of poetry, Vanacharinaha. And this lion is roaming around in the forest of Kavita. Srinivana Ram Kathanadam. And what is happening? By hearing Ram Kathanadam, the roaring. That was Kujantam. This is Nadam. Look at the contrast. That was, this is like that. So Srinivana Ram Kathanadam, Kono Yantim Param Gatim. The wild animals in our heart. The wild animals in our heart are being liberated. They are dying and they are getting Param Gati. Kono Yantam Param Gatim. So in one verse, Valmiki Muni is being compared to a koyal, singing sweet Ramayana. And the very next verse, Valmiki is being compared to a lion who is roaring. So one may wonder, why this contradiction? Is he after all a koyal or a lion? Actually, he is both. Why lion? Because the message of Ramayana is very powerful. The message of Ramayana is like lion. It can finish our cycle of birth and death. That is how powerful Ramayana is. The message of Ramayana. But the way it is presented, the sweet presentation of Ramayana is a very nice poetry. In that sense, Valmiki is like koyal. Okay. So this was about Valmiki. Now let's enter Ramayana. Because without Valmiki, it's not good to enter Ramayana. So we see in Ramayana, the first contrast we see is of Dashrath and Dashanan. Dashrath on one hand, and who is Raman called? One of the names of Raman is Dashanan. What is common between them? 10. Dashrath means what? One meaning of Dashrath is one who can control his chariot in 10 directions. The other meaning, or the subtler meaning, is one who has control over his 10 senses. 5 Jnanendriyas and 5 Karmendriyas. So one who has controlled his senses, all 10 senses, such a person is Dashrath. And who is Dashanan? His all 10 heads, they symbolize Bahirmukhi. These 10 heads of Ravana are always looking out for sense enjoyment, for sense gratification. He is the complete opposite, whose senses are never satisfied. Never satisfied. and he is hell bent on his own destruction. So when you are uncontrollably in an unregulated way doing sense gratification, what is happening? We are only inviting our own self-destruction. Just like in a football match or in a hockey match, if you goal in your side only, kicking goal in your side only, you know. Similarly, when we are doing uncontrollable self gratification, just like Ravana, then we are inviting our own self-destruction. On the other hand, by controlling the 10 senses, what did Dashrath do? Who he invited? Lord Ram appeared. You know, so Dashrath gave birth to Lord Ram. Ravana gave birth to his self-destruction, like goaling in his own goal. So once some disciples, you know, long back, those 60s, 70s, that time, some disciples told to Prabhupada, you know what scientists are doing? What are they doing? They are trying to create a dog with 2 heads. Now some of us may have reacted, okay, let's see whether they are able to do it. You know what how Prabhupada replied? Prabhupada said, what nonsense. Ravan was a big dog with 10 heads. Still he did not surrender. What is the purpose of head? The purpose of head is to give good intelligence so that he surrender to the Lord. So Prabhupada, I mean, so Krishna conscious. Right? Can you imagine? So disciples are saying, the scientists are trying to invent a dog with 2 heads. Prabhupada said, what nonsense. Ravana was a big dog with 10 heads. Still he did not surrender. Amazing. Hey, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Okay. So now let's get into some qualities of Lord Ram. So as such, if you see, in Balkand, the first few verses of Balkand, Valmiki Muni is inquiring from Narad Muni that, oh, is there somebody on this planet who is Bhagwan, who is Veeravan? Like that, 4 verses are there with 4 qualities. So like that, 16 qualities of Lord Ram coming those first 4 verses of Balkand. Now, does it mean Lord Ram has 16 qualities? What do you think? How many qualities Lord Ram has? How many? Unlimited. Lord has unlimited qualities. And pastimes and glories. Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. So there is one shloka which says, Sankhyatum naiva shakyante gunaha doshascha charinaha anantyat prathama rashihi abhave deva paschimaha. This shloka says, Sankhyantu naiva shakyante gunaha. If you try to count the number of good qualities which Lord Ram has, Sankhyantu naiva shakyante. You will not be able to count. Sankhyantu naiva shakyante gunaha. You will not be able to count the good qualities of Lord Ram. And doshascha charinaha. And you will not be able to count his bad qualities also. Why? Because there are unlimited good qualities that you can't even begin counting. You will get tired of counting. And there are no bad qualities, so you can't count. You see? So Lord Ram's good qualities cannot be counted. And Lord Ram's bad qualities cannot be counted. Why his good qualities cannot be counted? Unlimited. And why his bad qualities cannot be counted? 0. They are not there. How will you count? How will you count? And Anantyat Prathama Rashi Abhavadeva Paschimaha. It says that same is true for us, conditioned living entities. But in the other way. Same is true for us, but in the other way. We have unlimited bad qualities, can't be counted. We have hardly any good qualities, can't be counted. Like that. That's what this verse says. Okay, so let's now, since even though the qualities are unlimited, let's try to just focus on some 4 or 5 qualities, which will be the topic of today's discussion. One of the qualities of Lord Ram is that he is a friend of the outcasts. Those who are not considered to be among the civilized beings in the human society, he is friend of them. Example, Kuha, Nishadaraj, Shabari Muni, outcast he was. Then Jatayu, bird, animal, in one sense. Sugriva, monkey. Vibhishan, Rakshas, demon. Right? But we see how Lord Ram made them his friends. In fact, Jatayu, Lord Ram considered Jatayu as his father. And therefore he, did the, this Antim Sanskar of Jatayu. So it is said, just like water flows down, similarly, Lord Ram naturally has a tendency to make friends with those who are, fallen, or those who are, in the outcast section of the society. So that's an interesting comparison between Vishnu, Ram, and Krishna in this regard. So what is Vishnu doing? When Vishnu, in his pastimes, Vishnu is serving everybody as their master. Like for example, in Samudra Manthan Leela, right? they, Vishnu is telling, first of all, demigod don't know what to do. They are saying, Arey, please help, please help. God is saying, do one thing, do Samudra Manthan. Okay, how to do? Make friendship with the demons. So they make friendship. Now what to do? Lord tells, okay, Mandara mountain go low, make the churning rod of Mandara mountain. So they go, they try to lift. Are they able to lift? They are not able to lift. Who helps? Again, Lord comes and helps. Lord, takes Mandara mountain on Garuda and brings it in the ocean. And then now Mandara mountain is there, churning rod is there, but it's falling down. Then Lord becomes Kurma there and gives stability from bottom. But from top, what to do? Again, from top it's falling. So Lord becomes Ajita and he's holding it from the top. And then what to do? Vasuki. So Lord is, what about the churning rope? So Lord only tells, okay, use Vasuki as the churning rope. So at every step of this project, Lord had to be involved. Similarly, do you think that at every step of this Kudlu Center project, Lord will be involved or not? He has to be involved. At every step, we are dependent on the Lord, right? But anyway, so Vishnu, he helps his people, his devotees, as a master, like by making sure that, okay, don't worry, I will take care of your things. In Lord Ram's pastime, there is more intimacy. The awe and reverence, there is more personal intimacy. Like that's why Prabhupada said the three forms we worship in ISKCON typically. Who are the three forms? Krishna, obviously, because Krishna is to Bhagavan Swayam, Krishna, Ram, and Narsingha. Because they are, especially their pastimes are in relationship with their devotees. Like Lord Narsingha Prahlad and Lord Ram, so many devotees he had loving relationships with, and of course Krishna we know, right? Bhakta Madhuri. So Vishnu, he serves them as master, but Lord Ram asks for help. He is asking Suri, I mean, my wife is kidnapped, can you please help me? He's asking monkeys, can you please help me to build the bridge? Like that. So he's asking help because there is more intimacy, right? And it's more, on that emotion platform. And Lord Krishna, he is actually making everybody friends and playing with them. So Lord Ram did not make everybody their friend. He made the leaders as their friend, as his friend. Like Vibhishan was the leader of all the demons. Sugriva was the leader of all monkeys. Then, Jatayu was the king of all birds, right? So these are the people. Nishad Raj was the leader of all the, this Nishad community. So Lord Ram made friendship only with the leaders. Okay, of fallen community, but only leaders. But Krishna, deers, cows, peacock, covered boys, covered girls, everybody. Krishna is making everybody. So the degree of intimacy with Krishna's friendship is even more, That's how it is. And Lord Ram, what kind of friend he was, he is. What kind of friend he is, what kind of friendship he kept. Whatever he promised Sugriv, he did. Whatever he promised Vibhishan, he did. Not like the relationships of this world. Like there were three friends. And one day they decided, let's cook quick sweet rice. So these three friends together, boys these youth, we think three friends must be there. So in there, wherever they were staying, they cooked the sweet rice together, these three friends. And the sweet rice got cooked so wonderfully, it became too condensed. The quantity became very less. And these were three. So all three could not have taken. So then they thought, what to do now? It's too less. I mean, if we share, kisi ko maja nahi aayega, such a one person eats. But how to decide who will eat? Then they said, okay, let's go to sleep. Whoever gets the best dream, he will eat the sweet rice. Okay, they went to sleep. Three friends, they went to sleep. So they woke up after some time. And first friend said, you know what was my dream? I went to Brahmaloka in my dream. He thought he'll directly go to the topmost planet. Why any more compromise? Directly topmost planet. Then the second friend says, I went to Shiv Loka, which is higher than Brahmaloka. And you know what? I also saw Lord Shiva dancing. Can you imagine? Third friend said, you know what? I've already eaten the sweet rice. He said, why? What happened? So he said, actually, Hanumanji came in my dream. And he ordered me to eat the sweet rice. And then I looked for you too. But you were in Brahmaloka, you were in Shiv Loka. So I had to eat the sweet rice. So this is just a small joke to tell that this is how the friendship of this material world is. That, it has a limit. It has a limit. Beyond the point, something else takes priority. Lord Ram's friendship is not like that. And that is something which only the Supreme Lord can do. That is something which only the Supreme Lord can do because he is infinite. Any other mortal being, no matter how wonderful, how great he must be or she must be, it will fall short in something or the other. If not by anything, at least by the force of time. He will be separated. But with Lord, that will never happen. Therefore, if you have to make somebody your friend, who you should make your friend? The Supreme Lord. If you have to give your heart to somebody, who you should give your heart? Otherwise, if you keep giving your heart to anyone and everyone, what will happen? Your heart is made of glass. Can everybody handle your heart with care? No. Sometimes in airport, when we check in our baggage, if you have fragile items, either we put some fragile sticker or we say handle with care or something like that. Right? So our heart is made of glass. There is only one person in the entire creation who can handle it with utmost care. Who is that person? Give your heart to Krishna and do all your duties nicely. Then, we will not have any trouble from anyone. Okay, so this was about friendship, Lord Ram friendship. Next, let's talk about further qualities. Bravery. Oh, no question. We know how Lord Ram is the epitome of strength and braveness. Bravery. Like even Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita chapter 10. What is Lord Krishna telling in chapter 10, 9 and 10 both? Krishna is telling how I am the source of everything, I am the essence of everything, and I am the best of everything. That is how whole Lord chapter 9 and 10, so many shlokas he is talking about among mountains, Himalayas, among rivers, Ganges, and whatever, So similarly, Lord Krishna is telling in 10.31, among those who carry weapon, I am Lord Ram. Not even Arjun. Arjun was in front of him only. He did not even say Arjun. Among Pandavas, he said, I am Arjun. Among Pandavas, I am Arjun, he said. But among those who carry weapon, I am Lord Ram. So, there is no other thing which can talk about the bravery of Lord Ram. So, once there is one occasion wherein we all know Love Kush, they steal that horse, right? So, first Lakshman's son comes to fight with Kush. And Lakshman's son tells Kush, do you know whose horse have you stolen? You have stolen Veeravan's horse. And the first four, those 16 qualities which I was talking about, it starts like Gunavan, Veeravan, like that. Right? So one of the qualities is Veeravan. Veeravan means very, very brave, very courageous, very powerful. And similarly, Lakshman's son is telling Kusha, do you know whose horse have you stolen? You have stolen Veeravan's horse. And Kush is telling, sorry, I don't agree. I refuse this argument because of 3 reasons. Kush is telling about his father who he does not know. He is telling, when Khar and Dushan, when Lord Ram was killing Khar and Dushan, when fighting with Khara, Lord Ram went back 3 steps. What kind of brave person he is? He went back 3 steps. Kush is telling. Second, Tadaka was a female. He killed a female. What brave person he is? And third is telling, he killed Vali. He was hiding behind and he killed Vali. What kind of brave person he is? But of course, Acharyas tell that when these things happen in Shastras, they are actually only to glorify for them. So Acharyas tell that when fighting with Khara, why Ram stepped 3 steps behind is because Khara had come so close. He had come very, very close. So Ram had to, just like in cricket, sometimes when you have, what is that ball called? No, not short pitch, which is full length. So Yorker type. So sometimes you have to go behind, on back foot to hit a 6. So Khara had come so close that Lord Ram had to go on back foot to hit a 6. So that's how Acharyas are telling. Then what about the second one, Tadaka? Acharyas are telling that she was a demon. Demon means what female, what male. You can't see that. Demon means she had to be killed. Vishwamitra wanted Lord Ram to kill demon that time. And what about Vali behind? Oh, that Acharyas take very seriously. That how dare you tell Lord Ram as somebody who kills from behind? Acharyas gave 15 reasons why Lord Ram kills Vali, by hiding behind a tree. We'll talk about one of them in some other connection right now. But anyway, right now let's finish the heroic wala, bravery wala quality. And we know how these 14,000 Rakshasas headed by Khar and Dushan were killed single-handedly by Lord Ram. And these were not ordinary Rakshasas. Another example of bravery of Lord Ram. Once when they were entering the Dandakaranya forest, then all the sages and rishis came at the outskirts of the Dandakaranya forest to welcome Lord Sitaram Lakshman. And they said, welcome, welcome, we are so happy now you have come here. In fact, that is one of the reasons why Lord wanted to go to Vanavas, to give association to all these sages and rishis. Then, while they were exchanging sweet words and all that, Lord Ram saw at a distance, there was this big white mountain. And where do you see white mountain? In snowy areas. Snow, when there is a lot of snow. In this Dandakaranya, there was, first of all, that season was not of snow. And secondly, in Dandakaranya, all of a sudden, where will you get a snow mountain from? So Lord Ram was wondering, what is this white mountain? And these sages and rishis told that this white mountain is actually a mountain of all the skeletons and bones of us sages and rishis who Ravana and his associates, they eat us for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So after eating for breakfast, lunch and dinner, whatever bones are there, they keep piling it up, so that has become a big mountain. Now we know how the devotees are so dear to the Lord. Lord Ram became so angry. Immediately he took his bow and arrow and he immediately took a vow. Right now I take a vow to kill each and every demon. Such is the bravery of Lord Ram. And then Mother Sita immediately thought about Vibhishan sitting there. And he said, hey, wait a second, there may be some one or two nice people also. Now, why are you kind of giving such a blanket statement? And why are you taking such a blanket vow of killing everyone? Lord Ram said, oh, okay. But you know what? Ramayana script is already written. I can't do anything about it. But I promise you, next life, next time when I come, in my next incarnation, I will not use weapons. So next time, Lord came as Krishna. And Krishna, one by one demons, he started killing left and right. Radharani is telling, hey, you forgot your promise. You said you will not kill. He said, no, I did not say I will not kill. I said I will not use weapons. I'm just killing either by my fist or by, something or the other I'm killing, So Radharani said, this will not work. He is a cheater. So next time, I will have to come with him in his heart so that he will neither kill nor he will use weapons. And then Lord Krishna came as Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. And we know how he did not kill anybody, but he killed the demoniac propensity. Bravery takes one more angle. A real brave person is not one who can kill anybody. That's not the real sign of bravery. The real sign of bravery is one who can forgive. One who can forgive. And look at the height of forgiveness of Lord Ram. When he was fighting with Ravan, in one of the fights, when Ravan proactively, he was very, impatient. So he thought, let me myself come. And we all know how Lord Ram had defeated him left and right. And he had made Ravan Nishastra. And Lord Ram said, go, come tomorrow. Acharya said, why Lord Ram did that? Because Lord Ram does not want to kill anybody just like that. Okay, let me give one more chance to him. Lord Ram wanted to give one more chance to Ravan that in case some heart transformation happens, tomorrow he can come and return Sita, everything will be fine. So that is how Lord Ram is. That is a real brave person. He is confident, I can defeat him tomorrow also, doesn't matter. But let me give him second chance. So those who give second chance, are they weak or are they brave? In relationships, the problem is who will say sorry. Who will say sorry? So I heard one nice thing once, that when you say sorry in a relationship, it does not mean you are wrong. It means you value the relationship more than your false ego. Right? So only it requires courage to say sorry or to forgive. It requires courage. And Lord Ram, Veeryavan, he is the epitome of such courage. Imagine such a big war, big project, monkey Sena, Ramji ki Sena, actually everything is happening. And he's there and he says, okay, come back tomorrow. He's not killing. Lord Ram is not killing. He wants to give one more chance. Okay, next quality, obedient. And the height of obedience is seen when Vishwamitra comes to Dashrath and says that I want Lord Ram, right, with me to go. That time these two are discussing, and based on whatever is the outcome, Lord Ram follows that outcome. So it's not that Lord Ram is telling Dashrath, did you ask me before agreeing to send? Or he's not telling Vishwamitra, you two are deciding what should happen to me, should I stay or should I go? Are you two not asking me? That is the degree of obedience of Lord Ram. That he has such full faith in his superiors that whatever they will decide. Dashrath wanted Lord Ram to stay back because Dashrath was so attached to Lord Ram. Because Dashrath as a father, he was not willing to discipline Lord Ram. He was not willing to part away with Lord Ram. He was not willing to, he was not able to see Lord Ram as a grown-up person. He was not able to see Lord Ram as somebody who can take up responsibilities. He wanted to keep Lord Ram, nicely protected. Because that is a natural vision of parents. And therefore Guru is needed. Because Guru can discipline the children. The teachers can discipline the children. They have knowledge and they have vision. Parents, they are many times blinded by love and attachment. And therefore they are not able to discipline that much. There's always a conflict between the teacher and the parent. If the same person is a teacher and same person is the parent, because teacher is supposed to be like military, parent is supposed to be soft, right? And both going too much this side, too much that side is problem parenting, not good parenting, right? But anyway, so Dashrath is telling, Hare Ramo Rajiv Lochanam. This boy is Rajiv Lochan. You know what Rajiv Lochan means? He is telling Vishwamitra. When sun sets, so lotus blooming is related to sun shining. When sun sets, the lotus closes. This boy, as soon as the sun sets, he goes to sleep, his eyes close and he goes to sleep. And the demons, they become active at night. How will he kill the demons? He's sleeping. My small child is Rajiv Lochan. And Vishwamitra is telling, no, he is Rajiv Lochan. What is his purport? What is Vishwamitra's purport? That Rajiv Lochan means that the sun glances, the lotus blooms. Similarly, when Lord Ram will glance at these demons, the good fortune will arise, the lotus of good fortune will blossom, and these demons will be killed. So Father is seeing Rajiv Lochan from a different perspective, and Vishwamitra is seeing Rajiv Lochan from a different perspective. But irrespective of that, the point which I was trying to say was that Lord Ram neither he questioned Dashrath, how did you decide, to send, and neither he questioned Vishwamitra, how can you ask about me without asking me, right? So such is the obedience of Lord Ram. Such unflinching faith in the order of the superiors. Okay, we'll discuss a couple more qualities quickly. Very, very important quality. Same verse it comes. Kritagya. Lord Ram is grateful. We all know Lord Ram is Maryada Purushottam. Right? Purushottam means best human, best of the humans. Correct? Purushottam. Naradhama means worst of the humans. Gratitude or gratefulness is such a quality which makes you either the best of the human or the worst of the human. If you are not grateful for what you have received, then you are considered to be the Naradham, to be the worst among people. And when we are grateful for what we have received, we are considered Purushottam. And Lord Ram being Maryada Purushottam, he is obviously demonstrating that how he is grateful to the highest degree. So in Ramayana itself, in Ayodhya Kanda, in first chapter, 11th shloka of Ayodhya Kanda, so it is 2:1-11. The definition of Kritagyata is mentioned. What is Kritagyata? What is feeling grateful? Kathanchit upakarena kritena ekena tushyati nasmarati apakaranam shatam api atmavattaya. This is atmavattaya. Lord Ram has such a wonderful mental disposition. Atmavattaya. He has such a wonderful inner disposition that Kathanchit upakarena kritena ekena tushyati. Even if somebody does very little favor, just for once, very little favor, just for once, and even if unintentional, Kathanchit upakarena kritena ekena tushyati. Lord Ram never forgets it. Even if somebody does three things I said: very little favor, only once, and unintentional, then Lord Ram will never forget it. On the other hand, nasmarati apakaranam shatam apyatmavattaya. Apakaranam shatam. Even if you do hundreds of bad things, nasmarati, Lord Ram does not pay attention to that. Such is this master whom we are trying to serve. Srila Prabhupada used to say, so many lives we have given to our mind and senses. We have served our mind and senses. Let us give one life to serve this Supreme Master, Shri Krishna, who is not different from Lord Ram. Why? Because he is such a master that even if we do a little good, only once, and even if it is unintentional, he will never forget. On the other hand, even if we do a lot of bad things, he wants to ignore it. He wants to ignore it. So Lord is looking for excuse to give us mercy. That is the nature of the Supreme Lord. And we are running away from the Lord because we have so many priorities in life. We have so many things to do. Son is growing, daughter is growing, school fees is increasing, water is not coming in society. What will happen? But who is the Supreme Lord? So, okay, all the problems of life are there. Because as long as we are in the river, we will become wet. So, dukhalayama shashvatam. But our desire to surrender to the Supreme Lord, our desire to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare, should never go away any single day also. The daily chanting which we do is an expression of our surrender and it is a reinforcement of our desire to surrender. Both things. Chanting is an expression of our surrender and it is also a reinforcement of our desire to surrender. Therefore, daily chanting is important because it reinforces our desire to surrender. Anyway, so let's very quickly see 3 examples of these 3 cases. Little service, only once, and that too unintentional. One example we'll take. Example of very little service and Lord Ram is very grateful. That squirrel episode, right? Hanumanji is bringing big mountains to build the bridge. And this tiny squirrel, she is bringing some dust particles, and she's trying to put in the ocean. Hanumanji naturally, we felt that you better, you take rest. What will happen, by your small particles? Big rocks and big mountains are needed. So Lord Ram saw that Hanumanji is kind of demeaning the service of the squirrel. Lord Ram immediately corrected Hanuman. He said, see, you are doing your best. She is doing her best. And both of you are equal in my eyes. That is Lord Ram. That means he does not go by the quantity of service. He goes by the quality of service. We are never too big for a small service and never too small for a big service. Repeat. We are never too big for a small service. Arey, bahut bada devotee ban gaya. He is a big devotee. Arey, Prabhuji is a temple president and not one temple. Prabhuji, he is a pura zonal secretary. 10 temples are under him. So, anybody is never too big for a small service. In fact, as we become senior, we should be eager to do some menial services because nobody will give that to us. Nobody will give that to us. We have to snatch it. We have to ask for it. And we are never small for a big service. We are never too small for a big service. Okay, so senior is coming saying, Prabhu, go and start a center. Arey, Prabhuji, this center, how can I start? What can I do? Centers and Arey, go ahead. With instruction comes empowerment. That is how it has happened in the history of ISKCON. And it has happened, it is happening, it will happen. We have to decide whether we want to become an instrument or somebody else becomes the instrument. That's it. His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj said, when the desire to serve is more than the capacity to serve, that is when empowerment happens. How many of us feel that we have limited capacity to serve? All of us should feel like that. First of all, we are married people. Married people means उठ के अपना काम कर लेगा, जॉब पे जाके पैसा कमा के खा पी के सो जाएगा, वही it's big thing. Am I exaggerating? Those of us who are working hard for earning money, which we have to, if we can somehow wake up in the morning, and do some sadhana, go to office, earn money, come back and sleep, that is a big success. Udhar mein where center, temple, Rath Yatra, this, that, festivals, Mayapur, Kirtan Mela, the lectures. Arey baapre. How many of us feel that we have limited capacity to serve? Now everybody is feeling? Okay. So capacity may be limited. But what about desire? Can we have more desire? More than that? More than that? More than that? When the desire to serve is more than the capacity to serve, that is when empowerment happens. Haribo! So Lord Ram was very, very grateful for the squirrel. Second, unintentional. We know the story in one of the Puranas, the story of a mouse comes. This mouse is jumping around here and there. He is hungry. He is looking for some laddu. And in one Vishnu temple, this diya is there, ghee lamp is there. And it is about to, get put off because the wick has gone like inside the oil or inside the ghee. And this, this rat, the mouse, he thought, there's some nice thing to eat. He went inside that, and then, the mustache of the rat caught fire. And he got burnt, and he jumped out. And in this process, this wick, we have all seen, right, when it is about to extinguish, if we just kind of little bit do like that, it again becomes very nice flame. So because of this action of the rat, the flame again, it was about to get extinguished, but this jyoti again became nicely lit up. Lord Ram saw that. Lord Ram delivered this rat. Unintentional service. Lord Ram, because Lord is looking for excuse. It's not that he has unlimited seats in the spiritual world. See, there is something called as selection, there is something called as rejection. Right? Like sometimes in the companies we take interviews. So first interview is screening round. Okay, some basic thing if you don't know, get lost. That's how it is. Screening round. Right? In the spiritual world, there is no screening round like that. In fact, Lord is eager to take. You come, you are only falling short. Come. it's not limited seats. There are only 3 seats are there. Like joint entrance examination, JEE, IIT, JEE. Everybody is running. Only 10 people can get in. What to do? Everybody else is outside. Not like that. Spiritual world is unlimited. There's unlimited vacancy. So therefore, Lord is eager. Oh yeah, come. And so many pastimes, nice drama is happening. Mahabharata is happening. Ramayana is happening. Krishna Leela, all Leelas are happening. Right? So that he is inviting us. He's telling, "Are yahan kya phase ho? Come and we'll play there. What are you doing here?" Then also we don't know all this is mythology, fantasy. I mean, how diseased we are. It goes to show how diseased we are. Because these things are true. Otherwise, so many Vedas, so many Puranas, so many Upanishads would not have matched so wonderfully. And these Acharyas are not fools that by chance they are all saying the same thing. By chance. No, there is a fact. Right? It's not some fantasy. It is a fact. And yet we are not taking this fact very, very seriously in our heart. That means how diseased we are. That is what it goes to show. And then another example of doing one service only once and Lord Ram remembering forever. So in Sundarkanda, we all know how Hanumanji goes to find Mother Sita, and he finds, and then Hanumanji said, "Are Sita Maya, kyo itna tension lene ka dene ka? Come, we sit on my back and I will take you right now only. Finished, matter over." Then Mother Sita gives some 11 reasons why I will not go with you. So Hanumanji said, "Okay, now what to do? You are ordering me, but now at least give me some proof. When I will go back and say I found Sita, some proof has to be there, right? See, service means one should be pakka in service, not that goes one thing and comes, "Arey, wo kiya gaane nahi, sorry nahi kiya, wapas jaake karke aa raha hai, wapas jaake karke aa raha hai." No, service means one should be pakka. One thing bola, 2-3 things karke aayega, like that. So Hanumanji asked Mother Sita, "Give me something so that Lord Ram believes that I met you." So Lord Ram, Mother Sita gives one chudamani and all that she gives, and she also tells one story to Hanuman. She tells Hanumanji, "Go and tell this story to Lord Ram." When this story happened, there was nobody and only I and Lord Ram was there. So nobody knows this story. Now, if you will tell this, he will be convinced that you met me, because nobody else knows this story. What was the story? The story was that once when Lord Ram and Mother Sita were sitting, having some nice time together, one crow came. And this crow was Indra's son, Jayanta. This crow came and attacked Mother Sita. And this crow attacked Mother Sita in such a way that she started bleeding. Matlab thoda flesh, the crow took out some flesh and drops of blood started falling from Mother Sita. Lord Ram became so angry. Obviously, I mean, if somebody attacking Mother Sita, blood coming out, imagine what will Lord Ram do? He will finish the entire creation. He became very angry. Took one blade of grass and invested in that blade of grass the power of Brahmastra and shot that Brahmastra to that giant crow. And that crow is running now, running in the entire creation, including his father. Father is there, why have you, I mean, did you have to mess up with Lord Ram? He said, "Sorry, none of us can do anything." So, pura lekar, U-turn leke, Jayant, as we know, every time it happens, right? You have to come to that same person only. So, Jayant, did the full tour of the entire creation and came to the lotus feet of Lord Ram begging for shelter. At that time, Lord Ram forgave Jayant. But he said, "My Brahmastra cannot go away, so something has to happen." So then one eye was taken away. Since that day, crows don't have one eye. Like that it is said. So Mother Sita is telling this pastime to Hanumanji, and she uses a word, kakustha. Kakustha. Acharyas tell why Mother Sita is using, for Lord Ram, why she is using the name Kakustha. Why? Because Mother Sita is telling, "Itna bada papi ko क्षमा करना चाहिए था क्या? Should he have been forgiven?" But still Lord Ram is so grateful because he is Kakustha. He forgave Jayant. Now what is the story? Acharyas tell us. One of the ancestors of Lord Ram was called Puranjay. Once in the fight between demons and demigods, demigods were about to lose. They approached Lord Vishnu, said, "What to do?" Vishnu said, "Ask help from Puranjay." Puranjay was one of the ancestors of Lord Ram in the Ikshvaku dynasty. Ask help from Puranjay. Vishnu told the demigods. Demigods went to Puranjay, said, "Hey, can you please fight for us and save our lives?" Puranjay fought very, very bravely. But at one point in time in the battle between the demigods and demons, Puranjay felt that the height of the chariot was not too much. And Puranjay wanted height so that he can kill nicely. Right? He can shoot arrows nicely. So Puranjay requested Indra, "Indra, can you become kakut? Kakut means the hump of the ox, that bull. Bull ka piche jo, this hump is there, that is called in Sanskrit kakut. So can you become kakut? Therefore, Puranjaya is also called kakut vahan. So Puranjaya told Indra that you become kakut, I will sit on top of it and then I will fight. And therefore, Puranjaya came to know from that day kakutstha, one who sits on kakutstha. Okay. So now Lord Ram remembers and knows that once Indra has done some favor to Puranjaya. Even though Puranjaya actually was doing favor on the demigods, but then Indra became Kakutna and gave sitting place to Puranjaya. And because this fellow is Indra's son, okay, I'll forgive you. So Lord Ram is remembering one service done by not this person, by this person's father. And because of that, he is forgiving him. And that's why Mother Sita is calling Lord Ram as Kakutstha. Then because he is Kakutstha, therefore he forgave Jayant. But anyway, go and tell this story to Ram and he will understand anyway. Such is the example of the gratitude of Lord Ram. Finally, I would like to end with one more quality which is very, very relevant for us. We all want to take shelter of the Supreme Lord. We all want to surrender. And who is the only one who deserves surrender? Who we should surrender to? We can surrender to our mind and senses. They will only cheat us. We can surrender to our boss in the company. Some promotion we may get, some salary we may get, but at the end of the day, it is only going to make us disappointed and frustrated. We can surrender to our husband and wife, spouse. That also is only limited. It cannot do much favor to us. The best surrender is surrender to the Supreme Lord, because He is the one, He is the best person whom we should surrender to. Therefore, we should raise our hands. God Nitai. They are raising hands. Many times when devotees are singing and dancing, we see that many devotees, out of shyness, they don't raise their hands. Either shyness or health problem, some problem. Genuine reasons is fine. But those who can raise hands, we should raise hands. If not, we should always remember God Nitaya. They are raising hands to teach us, and we are standing like this and say, No. Every time we are standing in front of the Lord, every time we see God, immediately our hands should go up. They are telling, please raise hands, and we are not raising hands. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we should take shelter of the Supreme Lord. And one of his quality is that Lord Ram says, Sakrit eva prapanno yas tavasmiti cha yachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mama. Lord Ram says, it is my vrata, and we know if Lord Ram takes vrata, what happens? Eka patni vrata, finished, nothing else. Pita pitra vachan vrata, finished, nothing else. Let Kaushalya cry, let Bharat cry, I have taken a vow. Very encouraging for us. Similarly, one more vow he has taken. Etad vratam mama. What is that? Sakrit eva prapanno yas tavasmiti cha yachate. Anybody who comes to me and says, Tavasmiti cha yachate. If he says like this, that, oh my Lord, I am yours. That is what is surrender. Surrender means we are saying to the Lord, my Lord, I am yours. Then what do? Abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vritam mama. I give him abhay sarvada. Forever I make him fearless. That is my vow. And anybody can, Krishna can also break his vow. We all know. But Lord Ram, he will never break. Prana jai, vachan na jai. And he is taking this vow. So that means what is needed of us? Just once we have to tell tell the Lord, oh my dear Lord, I am yours. I am yours. It's simple to say, Prabhupada said, right? Sorry, Prabhupada said it's simple but not easy. Right? Simple but not easy. So coming back to Vali, why Lord Ram was hiding behind. One of the reasons Lord Ram was hiding behind and killing Vali was that Lord Ram was little afraid that if I am in front and if Vali takes my shelter, I have taken a vow that if anybody takes my shelter, I'll forgive. I don't want to forgive this fellow because he has not given shelter to Sugriv. Very important lesson to us. Lord will give shelter to us if we are giving shelter to somebody. If we are not giving shelter to anybody, if we are not taking care of somebody on Lord's behalf, not our shelter, if we are not extending Lord's shelter to others, what is our movement? Preaching is the essence. What is preaching? Preaching does not mean I am a great self-realized soul giving some updates to everybody. That's not preaching. Preaching means sharing our good fortune. Preaching means extending Lord's shelter. I have received some shelter. We are trying to extend shelter to each other. That is preaching, extending shelter. But Lord says, anybody who does not extend shelter, I will not give that fellow shelter. Sugriva was begging for shelter. There was a misunderstanding between the brothers. We know, I'll not get into that story. So Sugriva was telling her, Bhaiya, please don't misunderstand me. Vali was not ready to listen. Get lost. In fact, Vali was chasing Sugriva all over the world. We know how Vali chased Sugriva all over the world. So once when Sugriva was organizing this Vanar Sena, and when Sugriva was organizing, okay, you all go here. If you go here, 10 kilometers जाओगे तो mountain मिलेगा, वहां से left लेना, left लोगे तो you will find one fire, cross the fire, then you will find one ocean, वहां से right मत लेना, straight जाना. Like that he was telling. Then another group he was describing, full geography he was describing. The one Gaurang Prabhu in his class was telling that Lord Ram jokingly asked Sugriv, क्या travel agency चलाते थे क्या पहले? Did you have a travel agency earlier? That you know the entire world so nicely. Why Sugriv knew the entire world so nicely? Because he had been to every nook and corner of the world out of fear of his life, because Vali was chasing him. So Vali did not even listen to Sugriv. If we don't communicate, misunderstandings will only increase. Grahasth ashram ka number 1 principle. On the other, what is the first thing we do when there is a fight? It's only making matters worse. Right? Whenever there is misunderstanding, the first and the foremost principle is, this misunderstanding could be children, parents, parent, guru, disciple, one devotee, other devotee. Whenever there is misunderstanding, what is the first thing to be done? Communication. Communication. Anyway, why did I go to communication? So Vali was not eager to hear, not ready to hear only. Lord Ram said, this fellow I will not give shelter. And I'm afraid if I come in front and if he takes shelter, what will I do? I have to give shelter. Another reason was he had kidnapped the other's wife. That Lord Ram cannot tolerate. Injustice and such, these things to females, Lord Ram does not tolerate. Anyway, and then one more very sweet pastime is there related to giving shelter. When Lord Ram, Sita, Lakshmana were walking in the forest barefoot, we all know they were walking barefoot. Lord Ram's feet were getting pricked by thorns. And as his feet were getting pricked by thorns, blood was coming out. Now, what do you think Lakshmana will do when he's seeing this? Immediately he will go and try to make Lord Ram sit and try to take out the thorns. As soon as Lakshmana would try to do that, Lord Ram would say, no, stay away. Then again Lakshmana said, what is this? After some time, again more and more thorns, more and more blood. Lakshmana again went. Lord Ram is saying, no, stay away. It became too much for Lakshmana to tolerate. Lakshmana can't tolerate anything happening to Lord Ram. He escalated the matter to Mother Sita. And Lakshmana told Mother Sita, Sita Maya, see what is he doing? He's not allowing me to take the thorns, and he is, so much blood is coming out. Mother Sita goes to Lord Ram saying, what is it? Why are you not allowing him to take out? Lord Ram is telling that these thorns have taken shelter at my feet. And I have given a vow that anybody who takes the shelter of my feet, I will never give it up. And I will never give that person away. So how can I throw away these thorns? They have taken shelter of my feet. Just see Lord's emotions. Such is the Lord. Lokabhiramam ranarangathiram rajivanetram raghuvamshanatham karunyarupam karunakarantam Shri Ramachandram sharanam prapadde. Lokabhiramam. Who is Lord Ram? He is a supreme pleasure giver to the entire population. Lokabhiramam ranarangathiram. He is somebody who in the battlefield he is very sober and calm. Rajivanetram, he has lotus eyes. Raghuvamshanatham, he is the Lord of the Raghuvamsha. Karunyarupam, he is the personification of mercy. Karunyarupam. Karunakarantam, and his mercy is showering like rain on everyone. Shri Ramachandram sharanam prapadde. And this is what we should sing today, more and more. That how we should take shelter of the Supreme Lord. Okay, so with this I would end. And can I just take 5 more minutes, because I wanted to speak something on the occasion of Vyas Puja and some connections with Lord Ram's pastimes. So 5 more minutes can I take? Okay. So today we are also celebrating the most auspicious Vyas Puja of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. And Guru is one who reminds us about taking shelter of the Supreme Lord. We see in Ramayana how for the 4 months, when Sugriv got his kingdom back, Kishkinda, when Sugriv got his kingdom back, being a monkey, Sugriv got so carried away by the enjoyment, he forgot the vow, the promise which he had done to Lord Ram. Lord Ram becomes very angry. He says, and in that connection, he says, quotes this verse to Lakshman, that one who is not grateful, he is the lowest of all mankind. And one who is grateful, he is the best of all men. Lord Ram says this at that point in time. So, Lord Ram tells Lakshman, Lakshman, go and tell him that if he does not remember his promise, I'll finish him off. Lord Ram became so angry. Lakshman said, I mean, why will you take the trouble? If you want, I can now go only and finish him. Lord Ram said, no, jitna bola utna karo. Lakshman is always eager to do some more dhamal. But anyway, so Lakshman goes. And then there, the whole Kishkinda starts shivering. Lakshman is coming. So Guru, when a conditioned living entity forgets the Lord, forgets his duty towards the Lord and gets overoccupied in the pleasures of this world, the so-called pleasures of this world, then who comes to remind us? Guru comes to remind us. Lakshman went, and everybody understood if Sugriv comes in front of Lakshman, he will finish Sugriv off then and there. So, Hanumanji, because Hanumanji is very wise, he went and told Sugriv, what are you doing? Sugriv did not understand. He went to Tara. At least Tara ka samjhega, Sugriv, So he went to Tara. And Tara told Sugriv. Sugriv said, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. What to do now? If I go in front of Lakshman, he will just finish me off. Hanumanji gave a suggestion. Do one thing. Make Tara go in front of Lakshman. Tara being a female, Lakshman will immediately become mild. So Tara went. And Lakshman, he had come with great anger. He said, no, nothing. I just came to remind him, he should remember some promise which he gave to Lord Ram. Like that he said. Immediately he got toned down. That is a gentleman in front of a lady. Tara said, see, even great sages and rishis, they forget. After all, he is a monkey. Now, Mataji should not do like that when Guru comes to our home asking, where is your husband? No, he is a monkey. What to do? But Tara did because the Suri was actually monkey. Actually, not ordinary monkey, they were Vanaras. Vanaras are not ordinary monkey, but still. So, but the point is, Guru, Lakshman came to remind, and of course, then we know how Sugriv wake up, right? So, Kishkinda is Prakriti. Ayodhya depicts Sanskriti, Lanka depicts Vikriti, and Kishkinda depicts Prakriti. Sanskriti means always everybody is best, and they are always eager to serve each other. They are fighting to serve each other. Are aap singhasan lo, nahi aap lo, are bhaiya aap lo singhasan. Like that, extra height of love. That is Sanskriti. Lanka, Vikriti, everything opposite. I will enjoy. You get lost, you rascal. I will enjoy. Everybody is fighting for their own enjoyment. That is Vikriti. And Kishkinda is in between. Prakriti, sometimes good, sometimes bad. Similarly, we conditioned souls, we are called Tatastha Shakti. Correct? That means sometimes when we are in association of devotees, we become fired up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. When we go outside in some movie, some mall, then we get fired up. That's our problem. So therefore, Guru, he comes in our life to remind us again and again that, oh dear child, please take shelter of the Supreme Lord. And his most important instruction is to. So what we do when we have not got initiation, we are very eager and enthusiastic. Why? Because we have to take initiation. And after some type of initiation, we are very grateful. But after some years of initiation, we remember Guru once a year on Vyas Puja. We remember our dedication. That is not what should happen. Vyas Puja should serve to recommit ourselves to Guru, to remind ourselves that what is it that we are supposed to do throughout the year. It should not be just yearly commitment. It should be daily commitment to Guru, which is revised yearly through Vyas Puja. So Vyas Puja is one of the greatest occasions when we can remember the contribution of Guru in our life, when we can cry tears for Guru in our life, when we can see what kind of sacrifices they have done in their lives, when we can see how they are serving their spiritual master and therefore setting an example how we should be serving our spiritual master. And when they are reminding us loudly, crying, doing what not to plead us to take shelter of the Supreme Lord. And the most important instructions which the Guru gives is to chant the holy names, which is the essence of Ramayana. I'll just end with one small pastime. Mother Parvati is asking Lord Shiva, People are chanting Vishnu Sahasranam, and Parvati is also chanting Vishnu Sahasranam constantly. So Mother Parvati is asking at the end of Vishnu Sahasranam, Kena upayena labhuna Vishnu Nam Sahasrakam Pathayet Panditer Nityam Shrotum Ichhami Aham Prabhu. Mother Parvati is approaching Lord Shiva. Kena upayena labhuna, my dear Lord, what is some nice alternative? Kena upayena labhuna, quickly. Laguna, Kena upayena labhuna Vishnu Nam Sahasrakam. This chanting the 1,000 names of Vishnu Sahasranam takes a lot of time. Is there a upay? Is there a way by which quickly the same effect can be achieved? Kena upayena labhuna Vishnu Nam Sahasrakam Pathayet Panditer Nityam. Because of which people can by eternally continuously chanting that, people will become glorious. Is there any such alternative? Shrotim Ichhami, I want to hear Aham Prabhu. I want to hear my Lord. Then Lord Shiva replies. So what is Mother Parvati asking? Is there a shortcut to Vishnu Sahasranam? Shortcut not so that I do Vishnu Sahasranam quickly and then rest of the time of the day I enjoy. No. So that I can chant many times more. Right? If the whole Vishnu Sahasranam takes, like say, a lot of time, then in a day I can chant only twice or thrice or 4 times. But if I can do it quickly, then I can chant so many more times. That is what is Parvati's intent. Not like when we have something quick, final what is it? Tell me. Okay, Hare Krishna, how many times? 16, no, that's not. Or quick something, okay, 1 round you chant. Parvati is not asking from that perspective. She's asking so that it can be multiplied. So Shivji is telling, Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Nama Varanane. Shri Ram Ram Rameti. Lord Shiva is telling, chanting the name of Lord Ram 3 times. Ram, Ram, Ram. Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame. He's telling that one who chants like this with a peaceful and joyous mind. Sahasranama Tattulyam. This is equal to chanting the 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu. Ram Nama Varanane. Oh, beautiful face Parvati. Vyasacharya was telling that Lord Shiva here is not being romantic. I mean, somebody is asking, why is Lord Shiva telling Parvati beautiful face Parvati here? Is he feeling some kind of romantic feelings here? It's not like that. Lord Shiva is telling because Parvati is already chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. Therefore, she has become beautiful face because that is real beauty. Real beauty comes when we chant. That is when real beauty comes. So, Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. He is telling. So, Lord Shiva, he is so compassionate that his actually the Ramayana. So, Lord Shiva constantly chants. Lord Shiva constantly chants the name of Lord Ram. And his Ramayana has 100 crore verses. How many? 100. So once I was hearing in one lecture of Amarendra Prabhu, he was very nicely describing, that some reality. Similarly, our Bhagavatam is only how many? 18,000 verses. But Bhagavatam of Brahma is a lot of verses. Other demigods have big Bhagavatam, but we have only 18,000 verses. Our Ramayana is how many verses? 24,000 verses. But Shivji's Ramayana is how many verses? 100 crore. But Shivji, he is a Param Vaishnava. He does not like to keep things with him. He likes to share the good fortune. That is a Vaishnava. What is preaching? Sharing good fortune. If we are not preaching, we are not a Vaishnava. It's not a matter of interest. It's not, Prabhuji, आप थोड़ा साधना टाइप है, मैं थोड़ा preaching टाइप. या Prabhuji, आप थोड़ा preaching. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. सब नहीं है इसको. Everybody is a preacher. Preaching is the essence. If we are not preaching, we are not a Vaishnava. Now, preaching can take different shapes and forms. It does not mean everybody has to sit on the Vyasacharya and preach. Even when we are helping somebody coming to temple, that is preaching. When some relatives and friends have come to our house and we are talking about Ram Navami, we are talking about Krishna, that is preaching. Sharing our good fortune. Some devotees in early days, even after a few months of going to America, some disciples are sitting. Prabhupada is asking, chant Hare Krishna. Everybody is chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. After some time, Prabhupada is asking, how are you feeling? They are telling, very nice, Prabhupada, very nice, Swamiji. Swamiji, I'm feeling very happy. Prabhupada said, now go and tell this to others. That is preaching. If we are happy by coming in touch of Guru and Krishna, now if we are miserable, that's a different story. So therefore, we have to come in such association of devotees that we should feel happy in coming to Guru and Krishna. We should hear so that we understand that it is our good fortune, not our bad fortune. When did I come here? this galeg phasi ka fanda, the bead bag has come in my neck. We should not think like that. We should feel we are supremely fortunate and we should share our good fortune. So Lord Shiva, because he's a topmost Vaishnava, he wants to share his good fortune. And his good fortune is 100 crore verses of Ramayana. So he says, I'm going to distribute this. Parvati saying, like the wife, if the husband is like too charitable, what will the wife do? Thoda apne liye bachao. Keep something for yourself, sab de doge. Some wives may have felt, or some husband may have felt like that, whatever. So Parvati is telling, okay, I will not interfere in your distributing, in your charitable disposition, but please keep something for ourselves. Shiva said, oh, don't worry. So Shivji goes running upper planetary systems, distribute 33 crore verses. Middle planetary system, 33 crore verses. Lower planetary system, 33 crore verses. Kitna bacha? 1 crore verses. 1 crore verses are so much. Others are suffering. Let me distribute. Again, he goes another round. 1 crore mein se 33 lakhs. Either upper planetary system, middle planetary system, lower planetary system. Came back. Kitna bacha? 1 lakh. She's telling 1 lakh Ramayana verses I have. People are suffering. Huh? Okay, again goes out. Another 2. 1 lakh mein se how much it is? 33,000. 33,000. Comes back. Kitna bacha? 1,000. 1,000 verses I have. Huh? And people are not chanting Ram Nam. Do they know what is Ram Nam? Ram. Again he goes. 1,000. 330. No, 333. 333. Kitna bacha? 1 verse. 1 verse I have. And it is in Anushtup Chanda. And Anushtup Chanda has 32 syllables. 32 syllables. Shivji, Param Vaishnavam Yatha Shambhu. Ramayana, Ram Leela cannot be complete without talking about Lord Shiva. So he again goes out. 10 syllables, upper planetary system. 10 syllables, middle planetary system. 10 syllables, lower planetary system. He has left with 10, 10, and 30, 2 bacha, 2. Now he goes to Parvati. Parvati says, what did you do? Where is Ramayana? Shivji said, will you believe if I tell you that even after distributing the entire Ramayana, we still have full Ramayana with us? Parvati said, what? How is it so? Shivji said, the 2 syllables which I have is Rama. And Shivji told, this is the essence of entire Ramayana. Shri Sitaram Bhakta Hanuman ki jai. Shri Ram Navami Maha Mahotsav ki jai. So let us remind ourselves of this greatest opportunity which we have got. Sometimes public people say, ISKCON mein aap log khali Krishna kyo karte hain? They don't know that how ISKCON is teaching us what is the ultimate philosophy and how that actually integrates and includes how we are getting a better understanding of Ram Navami. Before coming to ISKCON, probably we did not even know when is Ram Navami. Now we are understanding what is Ram Navami, who is Lord Ram. That is ISKCON because it's telling us the truth. Right? Now, whatever is the truth, it is telling us. Right? So we are so grateful. We are grateful to the Guru Parampara. We are grateful to the spiritual masters. And we should today, since we are celebrating the Vyas Puja of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, we should remember time and again, we should remind ourselves that what these great souls are doing. They're traveling all over the world, not paying any attention to their own health. It's not easy. We all know, if 2-3 US trips, if you have to make in 3 months, those of us who may have gone abroad for long flights, 2-3 US trips, if you have to make in 2-3 months, it will take away your entire, energy. And these spiritual masters, they're traveling all over the world out of compassion. Sannyasi means they are kind of, the whole world is their home. At that age, they are doing like that. For whom? For us. So we should recommit ourselves. We should surrender. We should remember their instructions. We should, and the most important instruction is to chant the holy names of the Lord. And we should recommit ourselves to practicing Krishna consciousness nicely. So with this, I would like to end. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Shri Ram Navami Maha Mahotsav ki. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. That was a very, very enlightening, wonderful lecture on Lord Shri. That is not loud enough. Or equal. So we'd like to thank our honorable speaker today, Okay. So let us loudly chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra one time for his spiritual progress and our spiritual progress too. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Raja Ramachandra Murti ki. Now it's time for some action. We are going to take you 2 million years back, right? There is a conversation between Lord Ra and Guha. So we have a wonderful drama right now. So please turn off your mobiles and let us get immersed. Okay? Are you ready? Ready? Hare Krishna.
Millions of years ago, in the land of India, the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared as Lord Ramachandra to take incomparable pastimes of destroying the demonic elements and upholding the divine. For a long time, Sri Rama and Sita Devi enjoyed a contented life of continuous bliss in mutual service. They exactly resemble the Supreme Lord Vishnu and his consort Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. Scene 1. Dasharatha Maharaj announces that Ram will be the next king of Ayodhya. Hare Krishna Prabhuji Samadhi, Dasharatha Maharaj was alive.
My dear residents of Ayodhya, welcome you all. My dear residents of Ayodhya, welcome you all. There is a big announcement today. You know, I'm serving so many years. I'm getting old. I don't have strength to, protect you. But there will be one protector. He will protect all living entities in this world. Not only this, he will protect entire universe. He is my son, Ramachandra.
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.
Ramachandra will be our next king, new king. Let us celebrate. Tomorrow is auspicious day. Let us celebrate. Let us, decorate all your houses. There will be a feast, singing, dancing. Please come and join us.
Scene 2. Mantra influences Kaikeyi to ask 2 boons from Dasharatha Maharaj.
My dear Kaikeyi,
What is happening in Ayodhya? There is a great celebration. You know what is happening? You know, Rama is coronated as a king. Actually, Bharat should be the king. Why Rama is coronated as a king?
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. Take this.
I don't want this. Rama should not be the king. Bharat should be the king.
Both are equal to me. My son Bharata and Rama are equal to me.
Oh, my dear Kaikeyi, you don't know. There is a plot against you. Once Rama will become the king, he will banish Bharat. And Kaushalya will be the Rajamata. You will not be nowhere. You will not be considered for anything.
But who to stop this coronation?
Yeah, I have an idea. You remember? Maharaj had given you 2 boons. You can ask those two boons and stop the coronation now.
Yes, either Ram should go to exile and my son Bharata should be the king, or I should die in this right moment.
Kaikeyi ki jai, Bharat Maharaj ki jai. Kaikeyi ki jai, Bharat Maharaj ki jai.
Scene 3. Kaikeyi meets Dasharatha to ask for 2 boons.
My dear Kaikeya, what happened to you? Why you are not happy? Please tell me. I'll drive away your sorrow. Please tell me. Previously, you have given me. I agree. I'll fulfill your boons. Tell me what you want. My son should be coronated as a next king, and the Ram should exile for 14 years in Karnataka forest. No, Rama. I will not accept this. You cannot separate me, Rama, from me. Please change your decision. I'm begging you. You need to keep your words. That is your king. You should keep your words.
My dear father, here is all the things you have done. What happened to you?
Rama, your father has given me the boon. You need to go to forest for 14 years. And my son should become the next king.
I shall do whatever he wishes, whatever pleases him. I will follow his orders. Let me go to the forest, leave for the forest immediately.
Oh, Rama, no.
Scene 4. Rama conveys to Sita about the exile.
My dear Ram, why are you so calm and dull?
My dear Sita, there shall be no coronation. I have to go to the forest to exile for 14 years, and Bharat will be reigned as the king of Ayodhya from today.
Exile?
Yes, I have come here to say farewell to you.
Oh no!
My dear Sita, do not lament. You have to stay here to take care of our father and mother.
My dear Ram, kindly take me with you. I can't live here without you. I can live in the forest. I don't have any problem. Kindly take me.
My dear Sita, forest is not an easy place. You have to go through a lot of tribulations and terrific sacrifices you have to make to live in the forest. It's not comfortable for you.
Ram is a coward. He can't protect her wife also.
My dear Sita, I will protect you in the forest. You can follow me.
My dear brother, I just overheard your conversation. I cannot live without you, so please take me along with you to Karnataka forest.
My dear Lakshmana, you are too devoted to virtuousness. Please come along with me. I will take you to the forest.
Maryada Purushottam Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai.
Scene 5. Ram, Sita and Lakshmana meets for forest.
Okay, you are so cruel. Your mother was trying to kill your father, and you are also trying to kill your husband in the same way.
right away you will go to the forest. I will leave to the forest immediately. No, Rama, don't leave me. You put me in the prison. You will be the king. No, my dear father, I have to fulfill your promise. I will follow your orders and I will come back soon after 14 years in exile in the forest. I will leave for the forest. No, Rama, don't leave me. Rama, Rama, Rama.
Maryada Purushottam, Lord Ram followed his father's order, even though he had to undergo so many terrible situations. All glories to Lord Sri Ram, all glories to Mother Sita, all glories to Sri Lakshman. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Acted as a mantra.
Hare Krishna, my name is Heidi. I acted as an announcer.
Hare Krishna, I am Saravana. I acted as Lord Ram.
Hare Krishna, myself Anshuman, I acted as Nirishwara.
Hare Krishna, my name is Vijay. Acted as a
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So now we have glorification of His Holiness Jagadnath Swami Guru Maharaj. Anybody wants to glorify, they can come here and glorify. I will start with first, then you can follow. Okay? Hare Krishna. So, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Vidya Namine Nama Acharya Padaya Nitaya Pradhamine Gaurapadaya. I got initiated by Jagadnath Swami Guru Maharaj in the year of 2017 along with my wife and Harini Mataji. We all together took initiation, and Guru Maharaj is very kind, and he was very he was very blissful when we are taking initiation, and when he was giving initiation, he's supposed to give this mala, that chanting mala, whatever we chant during the initiation time. Guru Maharaj will chant and give. He will chant 1 or 2 times and give the mala. So when he was giving, he was trying to pull it back. He don't wanted to give. So, but I begged, Maharaj, please give. Then Maharaj said, you have to beg from me, then only I can give. Then I begged, Maharaj, please give me. So, that in this incident, I understood that no, initiation is not so easy. So, Guru Maharaj is taking so much risk and giving us an initiation. He is taking no, responsibility of us no, to go back to God. And the disciples, it is a duty of a disciple to follow the instruction of Guru Maharaj. So Jayaprakash Swami Guru Maharaj, he inspired me a lot in my life. And even before I got connected with him. Previously, I used to go from other ISKCONs to Mayapur. Once I went to Mayapur, there I didn't know about any Guru system. So that time I knew only Prabhupada. I thought Prabhupada was the Guru. I did not know who is Jayaprakash Maharaj, who is the disciples of Prabhupada and all. I only knew that Prabhupada had sacrificed his life to build ISKCON, but I did not know what his disciples have done and how the disciples have helped Prabhupada to build this ISKCON. So, but when I went for I had given my clothing for iron, and I went there, and I was about to take the clothes. I saw Jayaprakash Swami Guru Maharaj, same photo, but he was standing posture, and the photo got attracted to me. So I could not, I don't know the name. I thought, no, previously I used to think Prabhupada is the only Guru and all others are fake. So that's what we initially think that all are fake and all are 99% are all fake gurus and there is no Guru except Prabhupada. So I also thought that he must be another fake Guru. But that photo has stayed in my heart. Okay. So then later times I came in, I left that ISKCON. Then I connected to ISJM, where they were doing Guru Puja like this. That time also, I did not know about other gurus or proper disciples. That time they were offering flowers to Guru Maharaj. Okay, I don't wanted to offer flowers. I was staying away from the queue. The queue which were putting flowers to Guru Maharaj, I was not wanted to put. But everyone were putting Then I thought if I don't put it is not good. So unwillingly, and in my heart, I was thinking that he was not a Guru, but just know why to make them unhappy, because we don't want to disturb anybody or we don't want to make sad anybody. So just I took some flower and put flowers to Guru Maharaj. From that day, I got little change in my heart. Then I started studying why they are worshipping other gurus, why they are not worshipping Prabhupada, why they are not only focusing on Prabhupada, why they are Then I started studying. So that time I understood, along with Prabhupada, his disciples have also sacrificed their life. Right? They also whatever Prabhupada has told, they have followed. So they have taken Prabhupada instructions to their life. Even Jayaprakash Swami Guru Maharaj also taken the Prabhupada's instruction to his heart. And he is following from last 50 years. He has completed 50 years sannyasa. Right? And we know that how Jayaprakash Swami Maharaj came to Krishna consciousness. Just by helping in the cart to Jayadev Maharaj, Jayaprakash Maharaj become devotee. So they also sacrificed. Like Prabhupada, they also done a lot of service to Prabhupada. Even though Prabhupada is a Guru, but they have helped Prabhupada. So each instructions of Prabhupada, each disciple has done. Some devotee, some disciples are following some other instruction. Jayaprakash Swami Guru Maharaj is following one instruction. So each instruction of Prabhupada has become his disciples. So respecting his disciples is as good as respecting Prabhupada. So I am very happy that he has accepted me as his disciples. It's been 5 years since I'm trying to follow his orders, and I hopefully with all your blessings and Guru Maharaj blessings, I will follow him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Who will go next?
Hare Krishna. My name is Saravana. So I took shelter from Guru Maharaj 2.5 years ago. So from that time onwards, I can say how Maharaj is very merciful. So merciful that I feel that I'm not at all qualified. I'm not at all qualified to chant. I'm not at all qualified to engage in devotion service. We are so fallen. But Guru Maharaj is actually very merciful that he is engaging me in devotion service. Whatever trouble I go through, I always pray to him, and the situation will turn around very quickly. I have realized it in last few years. What I mainly inspired from Guru Maharaj is his dedication. In spite of his ill health, how much trouble he is going through to reach, to deliver all the fallen souls all over the world. He is traveling, he is preaching, he is overseeing all the temple activities. He is looking over the management of all the ISKCON temples as well. Is any program that he comes, he's always focused on how to improve the congregation, how to spread the movement, and he's always willing to help. So that kind of thing, and he's basically his wish to fulfill the orders of his spiritual master Srila Prabhupada is actually overwhelming. Once I actually saw him in the medical care equipment. Once he came to Bangalore, I mean, you feel like it's not at all possible for a human being in such a condition and to do such kind of preaching. So I mean, I felt tears that time. Very. Krishna is very merciful and Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. His Holiness Jagadar Swami Maharaj ki.
Hare Krishna. My name is Sukhi Jagannath Das. I took initiation from my Guru Maharaj in 2005 when I was doing my final year BE. Those days, initiation was quite very strict. Now it has been made little easy, systematic, but in those days, standards Guru Maharaj was expecting too high. So I will tell two incidents. So around 20 devotees. When I was in Madurai, Guru Maharaj came to Madurai for a visit. Whoever supposed to take initiation, we all went inside a room. So Guru Maharaj was typing some letters, legal letters. And Guru Maharaj was not even listening, looking at us. Suddenly he looked at us and he asked, "Are you all really ready for initiation?" So we thought, okay, Guru Maharaj is asking, we are ready for initiation today. We said, yes, Guru Maharaj, we are ready for initiation. Are you really ready for initiation? Are you really qualified for initiation? And in Madurai, most of the people are not familiar with good English. So we didn't know what to respond. So the president was helping us. President was asking us, tell you are really ready for initiation. So the question was so deep, nobody was able to answer. Second thing, I was a college student, so I was not eating prasadam. I was staying outside. I was eating normal curry food. Guru Maharaj, all of a sudden he looked at me. He asked, he was asking to president, is this boy eating prasadam regularly? See, I have never spoken to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj also never spoken to me personally or in a crowd also. He just showed hands. Is this boy eating prasadam? Then I said, no, Guru Maharaj. Okay, at least your mother is vegetarian. I said, yes. Then Guru Maharaj told, if my disciple eats food cooked by non-devotee, I have to take a very serious karma. I have to suffer. He didn't say I, he said the spiritual master has to suffer. So make sure you will eat only prasadam, whatever may happen. So that instruction was a very strong and very, very strong instruction. Another devotee, he was newly married and he also raised a hand. So he also said, Guru Maharaj, I am also not eating prasadam. So immediately Guru Maharaj asked one question. Do you have any vessel problem in your house? Repeat again, he was asking. You tell me, do you have any vessel problem in your house? You are almost 26, 27. You are doing business. So definitely you should be having some time. Do you have any vessel problem? Barthan problem? So everybody got shocked. Why means that devotee was a owner of the vessel shop. And Guru Maharaj told, your wife is not ready to cook prasadam, your father, mother is not cooperating. Why don't you cook yourself and eat? Else, the spiritual master has to suffer if you eat non prasadam. So, like that, for each devotee, he was doing according to their level, whatever best question he can offer, he was interviewing. Each and every disciple, Guru Maharaj thoroughly interviewed, and then he gave initiation. So, I'm really fortunate to have such a Guru. So without Krishna's mercy, we cannot get a Guru. And without Guru's mercy, we cannot get Krishna. Krishna won't appear in front of us because we will offend Krishna. We don't know how to serve Krishna with love and devotion. So that's why Krishna sends Guru. And at this age, what is it? Last May, I will take just 1 minute, I will complete. Last May, my entire family got corona, COVID positive, around 9 members. Everyone was sleeping for 15 days. And first 1 week, I was not chanting. Almost I was unconscious because they were giving heavy dosage medicines, 500 mg, 750 mg. Per day, 3 times I have to take 750 mg. Whole day, I was sleeping. So after 1 week, I thought it is like a death situation. I was not even able to sit and chant. That time I was remembering how much pain my Guru Maharaj will be going through. Just, 1 week I was eating, taking medicine 750 milligram 3 times. But my Guru Maharaj, every meal he has to take like that 6 to 7 medicines. And body won't cooperate. Body will push you to sleep, almost like an unconscious stage. And in that, my spiritual master, he is preaching 18 hours per day. Earlier, 12 hours, 15 hours. But now, after more he is becoming old, more number of hours he is preaching. So, I don't know what to say. that is where I understood he is not in the platform of body. See, still we are struggling with our body. We are taking care of our body. We are in the body platform. Some devotees has raised from the body platform to the level of mind. They won't care about the body, but they will care about mind. They will give more importance to emotions between devotees. Some devotees has gone from mind to the level of intelligence. They won't affected by the emotions. They will give importance to the intellectual thinking. But some devotees, beyond intelligence, they have gone to the level of false ego. That's too difficult to cross. Only few devotees has gone to the level of the soul, and they know how to treat and how to bring the devotees to the level of pure love. So I felt my Guru Maharaj is already liberated and he is in the level of soul. He never he is not even at the level of body, mind, intellectual. He is directly in the level of soul to soul connection. And I pray to Guru Maharaj that I should follow not just 16 rounds chanting and 4 regulative principles. That is minimum. I should come out of the comfort zone. What makes Guru and Krishna happy? That uncomfortable service I should take up and I should please my Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we have a wonderful opportunity to glorify Vyasacharya Swami Maharaj. You know, right? By glorifying a pure devotee on his Vyasacharya, we'll get. So we'll get his mercy. We'll get whatever he has mercy got from Krishna. We'll get part of 0.1% of it. So it is a wonderful chance. If anybody wants to glorify, if Vyasacharya Swami Maharaj has affected your life, you have found amazed about his life, you can just come and glorify. So that you get mercy. Hare Krishna. So Prabhu is very enthusiastic to receive mercy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna. I don't want to use this opportunity to get this mercy. I would like to share one incident from my own life. 2005, we were celebrating one National Youth Festival in ISKCON. Some of you who were there, you may know. 2005, all over India, one National Youth Festival was celebrated in ISKCON. And there were like all over India youth leaders and everybody had come. And at that time, I had just graduated from IIT Kharagpur, so our Kharagpur devotees also had set up a stall. So it was a nice, like in Pune, it was there in one field somewhere. So every college had set up some stalls and they were preaching, dioramas or exhibitions. So our Kharagpur devotees also, we had set up some stall. And I had personally demonstrated, this example of how if you have water, when you mix water with mud and you mix it, it will become muddy. Now, if you allow it to settle down, sedimentation will happen and the mud will settle, right? But then, has the water become purified completely? No, because if you disturb it, again it may come out, right? So yoga process is like that, like Vishwamitra example and all that. So this is the demonstration which I was giving. And His Holiness Vyasacharya Maharaj had come at that time, and he was asking me, okay, explain what is this? I explained to him, this is like this. And then on the other hand, chanting is like actually filtering process, completely, taking out so it's a real purification. It does not settle your tendencies, it uproots your tendencies. So Maharaj became very happy and he blessed me at that time. There's something which I have not shared with many devotees, but that was my first close personal interaction with any spiritual master in ISKCON. And when I look back at my life, I don't know, it could be sentimental, but it is indeed factual. That before that, I was, more like a guest in ISKCON, in one sense. And after that, actually, he had touched my head also. I did not want to give it a sentimental angle, but then, after that incident, I felt something changed in my life, all of a sudden. Like from an outsider, I became an insider. So I'm still trying to become serious, but still, something had happened in my life then. So that was one personal thing I'm eternally grateful to Maharaj for that. And I actually see him to kind of turn, I have a very graphic understanding of this, that as if I was going somewhere and he turned me and put me on the right path, something like that I personally witnessed. One more thing I would like to share, devotees were discussing that how when people like, you or me, when we are in hospital, others may come and ask us, how are you? But when such elevated, exalted souls, when they are in hospital because of whatever Krishna's will and whatever it may be, I know that in Bhaktivedanta hospital, when Maharaj used to come for several times, and some Pune Bombay devotees used to tell, but Maharaj would ask the doctor, how are you? Because Maharaj is in his spiritual consciousness, and from a spiritual platform, actually, he is able to see that they are all suffering, actually, in the bond of Krishna consciousness. So he is enjoying, Maharaj is enjoying, and they are suffering. So Maharaj is asking, Maharaj is in hospital, he is in that with all those things, and Maharaj is asking the doctor, how are you? Hope you are fine, So such an amazing level of consciousness. And as Prabhuji said, 50 years of sannyas, setting such a strong leadership. One of the things which is the cause of ISKCON preaching flourish in India is because of the leaders setting a very, very spotless example. Like there are these Vyasacharya Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. There are such leaders who, in so many years, they are setting such a wonderful leadership from the top. Because of which ordinary people like you and me, we all have faith in the process. We think that yes, this is how a pure devotee of Krishna is. And similarly, if we follow the instructions, we can also get some drop of mercy. They're showing the example in Krishna, in that sense. As we all know, once, when very, very early days, when Prabhupada had to take some politicians' help in getting the visa or passport of Jayapataka Maharaj, at that time Prabhupada had written to that person that you don't know who is he. He is an eternal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for sharing wonderful experiences with Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. So we have Ranja Prabhu. We are very eager to hear from him. So because of it, we are guided by him. We want him to tell something about Guru Maharaj. We want to hear from him. Hare Krishna.
Thanks, Lord. Yeah, very prayer presence of Guru Maharaj. Basically, this I remember about this particular verse. Mugam karodi vachalam pangum nangayati. So basically, at least for me, I am very weak and standing in front of people and talking. So, and I was always very shy. So I was trying to avoid any preaching activities. So, but what I understood actually from the voice of Guru Maharaj, spiritual master, is that actually they are empowering. So even if you don't have any capabilities, they're completely like somebody is lame, so they can cross mountains, and somebody is dumb, so they can be an eloquent speaker, like that. That's what verse is. So even though in my personal experience, like I was always trying to avoid preaching all the time. So because I never done in school or any of the occasions, I was always trying to go behind. Even to receive some prize, I cannot go to the stage. So I tried to avoid. So that was the situation. So all the life I was avoiding. And finally, Prabhupada, like actually Vyasacharya who started this entire congregation, I would say. He was used to know the few of the devotees, and then after that he took over, and so he used to always tell me you should start preaching someday. You cannot keep on just doing it. So I was trying to avoid. And finally one day he told, look, like I'm going out to this place, you have to do something. So what I understood is that actually, so especially in spiritual life, it's not like material life, that we depend on our own abilities to succeed in the life. But in spiritual life, like, the Guru's mercy, that we are empowered, gives us, like rightly told, whatever we lack, actually is provided by the Guru, spiritual master. So, yeah, so we should have the desire to serve. That is what is important. If you have the desire, then the empowerment will come automatically. So, and also one more thing is that based on that, so actually first I came to know in touch with devotees in 1996, I think, or 98. So that was when this Bhaktivinoda hospital was just getting set up. And I was actually working on an IT company who was developing software for hospitals. So coincidentally, they sent me there, but I did not know anything about this spirituality or anything. But I used to see devotees, they try to recite books, but somehow I used to avoid them. I like to read books, but somehow I used to tell, okay, I only have one of I read it. To escape because I know that they will so, but in the temple it was quite difficult because many devotees used to come. I remember he was a teacher and he used to come and teach us, and sometimes he took us to his home. But somehow or other, I was not ready at that time. I was feeling that okay, somehow I was conditioned to my particular cultural way of life. So actually different. And then here everything is quite different. People have to jump, dance, so which I'm not used to. So I was kind of somehow like again nothing happened. Like I used to attend the program, leave the sadam, but then go actually. So then after coming to Bangalore, I had one of my friend actually, whose name is Prasanna. So he used to at that time also he suddenly changed completely. He used to drink and all those many things he used to do. Suddenly one day he stopped everything and he started chanting. But then he told me you also chant, but I was not ready at that time. Then after many years in 2005, when I came to Bangalore, he again took us to the temple, Shashangra temple, and then again I got connected actually. So but still after many years, my wife she took it very fast, and naturally. But for me, it was very difficult. Actually, I was always trying to avoid and somehow finding very logical arguments saying that okay, maybe this is not like we can do in our own way, traditional way. Why you should follow like all these kind of things? But what actually really changed is, like what I said, told, once actually it happened that Guru Maharaj came to Shashangra temple, but he was already not well at that time, like he was in a wheelchair. And some devotees somehow, I think it was Radha Priti Mataji, I think, like Mahaprabhu's wife, she was forcing, I was trying to avoid actually, staying far away, but she pulled both of us and took Guru Maharaj. And then Guru Maharaj somehow, he just took hold of my hand. Okay, and then I was trying to leave, but he is not leaving. So, and I was feeling very warm, but I was not exactly knowing how to reciprocate or how to do it. Because it was just happening in few moments. And then at that time I didn't realize anything. But then when I now look back, I feel like that particular episode was Lavamata and the Sarvasuri. So that small association actually, I think Guru Maharaj wanted me to change. And then that actually really changed. At that time I was not able to get any conviction or anything. But at that time I didn't realize. After many years, now when I look back, I really know that he has literally lifted me out of this. I'm struggling only. But I think he's like I understood that he's very very merciful, and to understand the spiritual master we have to associate disciples. So, like we are so fortunate that there are many Prabhupada disciples who are still there. So I think we should all take the opportunity because we are fortunate. So we should take the opportunity and do not hesitate to associate with devotees who share similar thoughts, and then we can become successful. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Due to time constraint, we are stopping. But one Mataji, we can allow. Anybody want to? Yeah, please. So when me and Harini Mataji was going for initiation, she told me that she is in contact with Guru Maharaj from last 25 years. Hari wo.
Myself have come here actually. Actually, in 1989, I was in 11th class. So there I got opportunity to my friend Diksha Guru. She is Lalitangi Radha Devi. So she came to our class and she told like one Guru is coming. Actually, she didn't mention Guru also. In temple we have some program. Please come to welcome who are interested like that. So I volunteered and I went in a Rama temple. So there I met Guru Maharaj actually. That time what is ISKCON, what is Maha Mantra, nothing. I was not knowing anything. But that Maha Mantra attracted me. So I started chanting that mantra. And somehow that day I went home late also. Then my mom didn't scold me. So I was feeling like because of this mantra, she didn't scold me or like that. I was started thinking. And then day onwards I started chanting actually. So at least one round I used to chant. So Lalitangi only inspired me and she gave me the chanting beat bag and she told me to chant. But no association with devotees like that school days. But by Guru Maharaj mercy, that's what if you take darshan of Guru Maharaj, if Guru Maharaj if you see him, definitely you will become devotee. Because in that group I was and in 1999, but in 2005 or something only I took it very seriously, Krishna conscious. So anyhow we become a devotee, that is for sure. So Guru Maharaj mercy is always is there. This is one incident, and second incident is in 2009, I think Dhanvantari Hospital is there in Coimbatore. Actually, I am from Coimbatore. So there Guru Maharaj came for treatment. So I know Kamalakshmi Mataji. So through her, I got an opportunity to meet Guru Maharaj. So I took nice foods and went and met. But Guru Maharaj was asking me like, what is your name? You'll be having surname. What is your surname? All the details he started asking. So Guru Maharaj servant was surprised. Who is this Mataji? Guru Maharaj is asking so many details like that. So I don't know why Guru Maharaj asked. Maybe Guru Maharaj want to know his disciple more. So that time itself, Guru Maharaj taught me to take as his disciple. I don't know. So I don't deserve that, but still I got that opportunity. So that close, I could talk with Guru Maharaj. So that way I got opportunity, and moreover, I got full association is our Guru Maharaj disciples only association I got. So I was associated. First, I was going to Narasimha temple also. Then I was going to ICC temple. So now I associated with the Sheshadevaram temple. So wherever I go, mostly I have associated with Jayapuraka Swami Maharaj Guru disciples only. So because of their association and because of their mercy, I have become a devotee. I got initiated by Guru Maharaj in 2017. So really thank you so much for all devotees. And one more incident I want to share is when I was in low, actually we feel low sometimes, right? So no mood to chant. So I was like, I no mood at all. Simply I want to sit or do some mobile. I want to watch something I was doing. But inside that guilty was there. I didn't chant today. I didn't finish my rounds like that. It was. Then I was praying to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, I'm not getting the mood to chant today. I don't know why. Please give me that like that. So don't believe. Within 1 hour, I got call from Amala Manjari Mataji from UK. So I was so surprised. Really, it was shivering for me. How come she came to know like that? She called me and she's talking with me. How are you, Mataji? How are you doing? How is your chanting? How is going on? Very casually she was talking. Then I openly told her, Mataji, this is the thing I'm facing. Then she said, no, don't worry. Whatever if you want to read or you want to do anything with that also, you can chant. Saying whatever mood you get, plus please chant rounds like that, she said. Then immediately I finished the rounds. So entire 16 rounds I finished in one shot at that time after her call. So like that, if you pray to Guru Maharaj, you don't think like we are away from Guru Maharaj. Just to think Guru Maharaj and just pray to Guru Maharaj. Definitely Guru Maharaj will answer through with someone. Some other devotees will tell through someone devotees or through some quotes or through from Guru Maharaj like that. So definitely Guru Maharaj is always there in our presence. So thank you for giving this opportunity to glorify my Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
His Holy Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Guru Maharaj glorification will never end. It will go on and go on. So we will stop now here. We can continue the Sheshajapuram temple. If you want to hear glorification of Guru Maharaj, Tuesday evening there is a program. Please come. Many devotees come there and glorify Guru Maharaj. We will come to know. Lot of qualities. You want to glorify? Okay. Last minute. Please come. So we will stop after Sandhya Mataji and we will have Aarti.
Now only after 50 roads and glorification of the pure service, not everything. Actually, I'm not qualified. I'm just in. Still, I didn't come out from my mother's womb. I just got sheltered, but I didn't get initiation yet. I'm still in mother's womb only. I'm waiting to see my mother to get initiated. But actually, we are all here. It's not by our wish. We are all having some time to pass time on that. We are not here like that. I felt like it is God's plan. It is Guru's plan. They picked us. They picked us to come here to give their shelter. Our own capacity or our fortune cannot come and enter and hear these things also. But I felt it's my fortune that first I saw even I started working as an engineer, as a lecturer in engineering college. I used to go to college by bus. I saw some ISKCON. I used to pass by ISKCON temple. Then I saw beautiful pictures. They posted outside the temple. Then I felt it was very beautiful. Originally, I'm a Shiva devotee. My family, everyone knows Shiva worship and all. And here I'm also Shiva devotee, right from my small childhood. Like I said, support relationship has started. And after that, I used to see in local TV Hare Krishna legends. They used to sing wonderful. And wonderful. It is very nice. This ministry might be it came as this Krishna consciousness came in form of my husband in my life. After getting into I used to chant my Shiva mantra one side. I used to chant I used to mantra one side. We used to chant both with the different mantras. But I used to serve. I used to go with my husband to serve in the temple, and everything used to happen. But my chanting is happening. But I used to tell my husband, okay, you pray to Shiva, I pray to Shiva. I have confidence on him. But Shiva decided, he came into my life as he decided his path is correct. He told me that in many forms, many ways. I used that's why I like to take this opportunity to glorify India. Why? Because it's not an easy job to come and sit here. It's not an easy job. They picked us to give their mercy to us. And share about the Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. One day, Ramsaki Maharaj, before that, I know only about Prabhupada. I heard in US only about Prabhupada only. I didn't hear about any other Guru Maharaj. But I used to, after coming here to our Mataji Prabhupada only, I used to hear. He is so beautiful. I felt that he is looking good. Once Mataji told that will you do offering, offering to Guru. Then I wondered why I don't know. By looking at him, I felt means that some connection is there. So he
told that very difficult on him. He wants to express, right? He used to go and when I actually first very corona, I tested positive in my house. But my immune has missed, like Bhagwan may say, I used to go and stand in front of them and what you do, I don't know. It's your responsibility how you take care of me. Then we don't know only people and people, they came with 4 meals per day. They used to ring the bell and keep food outside, that too without onion garlic. They used to take bath in the early morning. And that woman, they are not so friendly kind also. And she told me one point that touched my heart. It's just not touching also, it feels because she said that someone is not making me sleep in the morning. But I'm waking up and giving you food. Who used to think her too? And she actually generally they do wake up at 10:30, 11 like the food. But she used to wake up at 6 o'clock, makes food without onion garlic. She used to take bath, make food and give door. Like that 4 meals per day, I used to get. That is only because of art. And she used to clear it up that only someone is not allowing me to sleep, Sandhya. If I, after giving you food, then I'm going to sleep. That is none other than our, they will not leave us with an empty stomach. They will give us everything, whatever we need. If we may need some help from them, they will give that help. We may need prasadam, they will give prasadam. We may need their support, emotional support, or support, whatever we need, they will give us any of the form. They may not come with their physical body, but they do definitely come with some of the other among us only. Among like that only they will come and help us. And recently, after everyone, all the devotees were planning for Mayapur and Jagannath, doing Mayapur Yatra. In my school, they said that ISKCON board, they have decided that till the end there is no holidays, you have to work till the May. Then I went and prayed to Jagannath. I don't know what you do. I want to go to Puri. I want to see Jagannath. I want to see you. What you do, your wish. If you want me to take, you take. Otherwise, okay, I'm just, I'm not fully qualified to enter into the holy ground. Your wish. I thought in that way. The second day in the meeting, she said that, okay, let me explain. Teachers can work the main work is April 13. After packing and shifting, we are going to moving higher place. Actually, these are all right. Then it will be with us, and they push us, they will make us to walk in their path. Right? That's Jagannatha Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So now we have Aarti. I don't know who will sing this. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
माताजी who will do आरती? आरती who will do? Hare Krishna. Now we have opportunity to offer flowers to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Please offer flowers to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki.
Hare Krishna. Please devotees stand in line and start to offer Guru Maharaj.
Prabhupada, भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण चंद्र गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की, मायापुर पुरी धाम की, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रमाय सुदर्शन की, प्रहलाद नरसिम्हदेव भगवान की, गौर विनाय पंचतत्व भगवान की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, गुरु महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की, रामनवमी महामहोत्सव की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरे हरे ऑल ग्लोरीज टू समबडी हरे कृष्णा ऑल ग्लोरीज टू समबडी हरे कृष्णा ऑल ग्लोरीज टू समबडी हरे कृष्णा ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्री गुरु एंड गौरंग ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्रील प्रभुपाद की, गुरु महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। हरे कृष्णा, requesting all devotees to have prasad, don't leave without prasad. हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्णा।